gone. I believe we're gonna be looking to. Let's just check. I just need to check in to see if we have a third set today, and we do. We have Enigma versus midonnay. Now, Enigma has pocket characters, and today I guess she decided today that it's time to pull the Chandelure out of the bag here. A little bit of lamp. Can I get a lump in chat, boys? So personally I'm not too aware of a lot of interactions in this matchup. So it's going to be pretty interesting for me to watch here. So far, midonnay caught trying to jump the Will-O-Wisp. Pikachu's jump is a little bit floaty. Oh, but we do see the launcher coming in from midonnay is going to get him a lot of damage here into another win in the field, and this is where it can be pretty scary to play against 150cc characters. They just get burst so fast, and they just really start to pile on the momentum, and the tail end of the burst attack connects. Ooh, Enigma left on 50-50 the guess for game territory here. Mid can just decide to run up and go for a mix-up. Doesn't need it. Whiff punishes the smog with the homing, and the first game will go to mid. Enigma kind of getting cooked a little bit in those last few interactions. Pikachu's damage is typically not that high, but if he finds the positions where he can get a big conversions, he does a lot of damage. Keeping it safe so far here. Mid tried to guess on the 50-50 on the 8Ys. Either you throw it or you duck it or you go low. The mix-up between whether Chandelure goes for Smog or the Flame Burst. So for Enigma playing a little bit gutsy here. Can't afford to do so with that Umbreon of hers. Trying to break the shield here is Enigma, but Mid's not gonna give it to her. He's gonna be poking back, but this is gonna be the shield break, and she couldn't quite convert off of it. That kind of sucks. It's big damage off of the laser though. Mid just get in range for just one little poke here. One little laser, one little air, but Alright, it looked really scary for a second, but Enigma manages to find the jump YA there. Good stuff from Enigma. Okay, just walking in. So far today, Mid hasn't, all the players today haven't really given Mid a chance to run his usual crazy game plan here. Been a tough life here if you are the Pikachu lover. Tries to go low but gets hit by the 8X. Jumps out. Oh no! He gets caught by the burst attack. I believe he did press 8Y instead of jump, so that was my bad. But that's gonna be pretty scary for Mid. He's gonna lose the synergy up debuff, a buff in exchange for a fresh set of debuffs. Oh, fights his way in, but gets caught by the JX Shockwave. Enigma playing very, very feisty so far, but the feistiness will cost her. Gets clipped by the jump in. And look at the damage here. It's not a lot yet, but you good reads there. Midonnay could find himself back in the game, and that's the kind of read that you need to get. Drops a combo, wall splatting too early. Tries to poke over the 2Y, make a read on the 2Y there. It was Mid. Now he's almost has meter. He has to, Enigma has to be very, very careful that Mid doesn't suddenly get meter and just steamroll with it. Although looking at the health and the time, meter might not come into play. The Nuggets are on field. We do see midonnay making a move for it, but Enigma will catch it first. Midonnay loses the field, but he gets the burst. 4 seconds left on the clock. Burst attack from Pikachu, 50-50 for the game. Oh, opts for the jump back and to bait the overheat. really the hard read coming in from midonnay there, and that will that will cost Enigma the first game. Going a little bit too a little bit too panicky on them overheat there. Even though it's the only time that she's pulled it the entire game there. So I guess that's a really good read from midonnay. And he's going to be sitting at a comfortable 1-game advantage in the best of 3 here. Alright, getting into game 2, Enigma opting to stick to the Chandelure. I guess she does want to... I'm guessing that she's just trying to train a new character here. So far, Field being incredibly dominated by Chandelure as usual. That neutral Y, that side Y, it demands such incredible respect from the other players. Since it can get cancelled at any point, the charged laser will break the shield, and this is a pretty rough start from midonnay. Gets caught by the 6XX. Gets pushed away. Launched into the air with the flare burst. Gonna lose a lot of meter. Gets clipped by the fully charged laser. Uh-oh, it's looking pretty rough from mid here. Gets frame trapped. Tries to panic with the 2Y again. Fakes a throw. And midonnay being so patient right now. It's anti-ed, unfortunately. Trying to make the hard read with the Iron Tail here, but Enigma's not giving midonnay that 2Y. Jumps over the laser. And air clean round. Very clean round coming from Enigma. Mid trying to force the issue here, but Enigma just not showing him the openings that mid wanted. Although, as soon as I say that, the homing connects for midonnay, and he's gonna get a lot of the pressure here. Plus frames. We see Enigma holding the minimize, but at mid, very good on baiting the minimize there. Will get a big punish there with the burst attack. Good patience coming in from mid so far. Enigma's caught trying to press one button too many. Dashes through the thunder shock for the burst, and declares burst. Sorry. And an air exchange. Not gonna find anything here. Is Enigma. And Enigma is the one who's forced to be the one to try to force the issue. That's hardly a position Chandelure ever wants to be in. But keep in mind, there's still plenty of time for her to make this comeback. She can just chip away slowly if she wants to. However, eating all these small thunder shocks really doesn't help. For a range of shield break here. Doesn't quite get the debuff. This time goes for the throw, but midonnay jumps out. Oh, Enigma slowly making her comeback here. One debuff hex is going to kill here. Enigma taking the second game here, slowly mounting her comeback against midonnay's pressure. Really unfortunate for midonnay. He was in control for most of that game and just unfortunately couldn't just let it slip towards the end there. Yeah, mid playing very patient there. It was working out really well for him until he got clipped once or twice, and Enigma just ran with the momentum. Right, going to our all-important game 3 here. Enigma is going to be looking for the lasers in field, wins the field phase here. So be careful not to give Chandelure too many field phase wins. That's a lot of meter that you're giving up against her. But that's a task that's easier said than done. midonnay connects the nozzle. Opts for the damage. He's been counting his PSP, folks. Gonna get big damage off the crit earlier. And now he's going to be sitting relatively comfortable if Theo gets a Thunder Shock. Yeah, 5A, the Thunderbolt, sorry, apologies. Oh, 6XX connects. That's pretty surprising. Wall splat with the Smog, but not quite able to convert into anything. midonnay playing very well around the hexes that Enigma's been throwing out today. He's been jumping most of those very good reactions. You have to be able to do that against a character like Chandelure. What's with the plus frames? Playing so patient here is midonnay. But Enigma has decided that he needs to force the issue with the time left on the clock. However, Overheat whiffs for the second time today. Unfortunate for Enigma that Overheat not really working out in her favor so far. The leads are coming out here. Again, the Hex is reacted to, and that's gonna be a huge break in pressure for Enigma. midonnay manages to land the Electro Ball anti-air. Partial charge 5x, but immediately answers with the Umbreon there. Very, very clever stuff coming in from Enigma. CADC's the Thunder. And we see Enigma sitting on a full bar meter here, just high stances over the Thunderbolt. Very, very clean play mid. Doesn't have to force the issue too hard, but gets clipped by the 6XX once again. Jumps the Hex once again. Very, very, very good stuff. It's if you're Enigma, that's such a frustrating situation to be stuck in. When you're trying to go land all these hexes to really just break your opponent's defense down. However, I think that she's noticed that mid's playing too patient here. Gonna be rewarded with a lot of shield damage. One laser away from breaking the shield. midonnay tries to jump, but Enigma hard commits to the air laser and will find herself a match point here. Both players sitting on just one round away from victory. Charge side Y coming from Enigma. midonnay decides that he's had enough. He's gonna go in here. Oh, but he's just walking so patiently. He's looking for Enigma to commit to something. Tries to jump into Enigma here. Oh, finally lands it with the second part of the homing of the uppercut. Drops the combo. Unfortunately, didn't quite recognize the situation. Tried to 5x, but Chandelure somehow Chandelure's 2x somehow has enough speed on that. Going for the dash and mix up. Enigma playing like a grappler right now. Oh, nice speed coming from midonnay, but he didn't go for the Iron Tail. I'm not too sure about that decision. It could be pretty costly losing that one knockdown. Enigma is gonna go charging in. Umbreon, that's a really good start for her. Mid is for sure not gonna get access to his meter anymore right now. And it's such a scary position for her to be in. midonnay is sitting on 120 HP, gets tagged by the Flare Burst, is gonna lose so much support. Uh-oh, 5 seconds left on the clock. midonnay's forced to force the issue, but Enigma meets him in the air with the charged laser. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Mid trying to turtle there, but Enigma just taking the recognizing that mid was going a little bit overly defensive there and makes excellent use of some very aggressive options there. That will be 2 games for Enigma here today, and I have to go check here if that's gonna be the last of our matchups. Cora, we could just give it a quick heads up. Is that the last of our matches? Yep, alright, that's the last of it. So, a little bit of a shorter stream here today. It's only there's only 4 players. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring my setup up today. So, it's just going to be these 4 players. And if we go, just take a quick look at the standings here. Apologies for the slight lack of professionalism. It will be Kaiko taking a 3-0 victory here at the round robin today, followed by Annie, dropping only one game to Kaiko himself. And Mid will take the third place win today here, with 1 win and 2 losses. So that will be all from us, folks. I do believe later on there's going to be, if I'm not wrong, there's still the Suzo Weekly that's still being held. And later on tonight, there's going to be a VTuber Pokken tournament. If you're interested in that, you should go try to catch it. And that's going to be all from us today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, join our Discord, and you can catch us every week around this time. Thank you so much. Oh yes, and do be sure to catch the Singapore Smash Weekly later. So we'll see you guys later next week.